hard to be, a teen and living with diabetes. You have to be very conscientious of what you're doing. You have to know, exactly what you're going to be doing all the time. It requires planning.
Well, being the parent of a diabetic is a double-edged sword. You can spend half your life being really mad at him because he doesn't want to do the things that he needs to do. And from your perspective as a parent, it seems like it's so simple to do to make this disease controllable. But on the other hand, you realize that they're kids and they just want to be kids. And the disease doesn't allow them to be just kids.
So every time you eat, you have to think about how many carbs you're eating. If you have an insulin pump, it's a little bit easier. You just plug in how many carbs. It tells you how much insulin to take. If you're taking shots, you use a certain formula. It's based on how your body reacts to carbs. With hospitalizations, I've been hospitalized a couple times due to DKA, which is diabetic ketoacidosis. It's where your body starts to eat your fat because you're not digesting your food correctly.
It's living in a constant state of anxiety and stress and worrying about whether or not your son is going to die because he doesn't do the things he's supposed to do every single day, every single meal, every single night. It's not easy.
More than even the actual struggles of living with diabetes is living with parents of being a diabetic, because you have to. It's very nerve-wracking for them because it's a potentially deadly disease, and so obviously there's times where they're going to be on your back and stuff like that. You have to try to understand what they're feeling.
I sit in awe all the time at the willingness of people to help out a worthy cause and to be generous with their time and their money and have a great time just doing something that benefits others. And we're extremely lucky to have the friends and the acquaintances and the strangers that join us, because without it, I can't imagine where we'd be.
You've been so kind and generous. I don't know, keep on giving. For your kindness, I'm in debt to you. For your selflessness.
We want to thank everybody for coming out today and supporting this great cause. The money, the net proceeds, all go to support JDRF, Juvenile Diabetes Research Fund, which helps support internationally the largest research projects to find a cure for diabetes. Tonight we're going to have a great auction and silent auction, and hope that everybody will participate and enjoy supporting our cause.
My hope is that we eventually find a cure for diabetes and people don't have to live with the disease throughout their childhood.